I thought I'd do a quick little video on the new hay spear attachment I made for my Kubota L3400. I know a lot of people have these little tractors, and so I'm just doing this for information. On this little tractor, I've done videos on this before. I've got a little Speedco quick attach that I hooked. This is a Bethco 6-foot finish mower. I actually bought it at the scrap yard probably 15 years ago and rehabbed it, and I've been running it for 15 years. It cuts great. It's a heavy duty machine. I did replace the PTO shaft this past year, but I got it on there really because I'm getting ready to mow my front pasture. My front pasture is only about 3 acres, and that I don't produce that much hay. I only take hay off of it once a year. That may change, but I usually take square bales off this little pasture. Like I said, it's not that much. The absolute best year, it'll make 300 bales. Normally it makes 2 to 225. I did not fertilize this year because I didn't really need the hay. So, but I wanted to test out my sickle mower. I've done a video on the little 451 sickle mower. But I built this hay spear out of one of the Titan plates. You can buy these plates that are made for the quick disconnects. You can buy these probably for as cheap as I built this one, but I like building things. So I bought the spear, and I bought the 2 small spears down here and the adapters, all that, and I welded it on the plate. I probably have these too far apart. I mean, it doesn't really hurt anything. It kind of goes to the side of the bale, but it still gives some support. Probably should have moved them in a little further. I put them out here because I thought it would be stronger out here on the edge, but I may order me 2 more adapters and just weld them in closer because I've measured some other ones. I'm probably a little bit far away. But anyway, I just ordered those parts. I'm getting ready to, and one of my concerns was this tractor handling round bales. Now, my neighbor, great young man who rolled these for me, I had him only roll them to about roughly, they can roll 5.5 feet. I said, just roll them about 5, so they're not packed quite as tight as you could do them on his baler. But I just didn't want the heaviest bale possible, not with this tractor. And I don't know how often I'm going to do round bales. If I start liking them, if I like feeding them out to my goats and stuff, I may just continue with them. Sure is easy to get it all put in the barn. But anyway, I had a bucket on here, and I had moved a few round bales with a bucket and just bucket forks. But that put the lifting point, much further out. So this actually moved my lifting point back to the back, which is where I get max capacity. And so I've already hauled 1 bale, and it handled it fine. I didn't have any floating in the back end or anything like that. The finish mower seems to be enough weight to counterbalance that size of bale. And honestly, this bale, once it sits on the ground, kind of, sags a little bit. I'm going to say it's about 4.5 feet by roughly probably 4 feet. But it's a long, it's a standard size length on that bale. But it's a little smaller than normal, but it's perfect for me. This little field just this year produced 6 bales. Like I said, I was expecting 5 to 7. I was right there with 6. And I don't know how many square bales are in that round bale, but I would say this year I was at somewhere less than 200 square bales on this field. Because like I said, I did not fertilize it. We had a really cool spring. But I was just going to show this to you. I'll pull in and show you, lifting this up. I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to pick it up, and like I said, picks it up with no problem. I'm going to get off and show you those 2 side spears. See, they're barely, you can see them right there. They're just a little bit too far out, but they support the bale. So it's really not a problem. And so I may not move them. I mean, no further than I'm hauling round bale. I may put a video cut off on me for some reason. I may put me a little shed out in this field where the goats can go out and eat it. I'll put it behind the barn, 1 or but when I get on these little hillsides, I have to slow down. I don't want to get in trouble, so I just take it easy because it's a little hilly right here. That's again why I want the more wheel spacers. I've already got one bale in here, so I'm going to stick this other one in. And really, I'll be able to get all of my bales in here since I only got 6 this year. I had a little possum living. A little possum living under my pallets. There we go. Anyway, that worked out fine. So, anyway, just wanted to kind of give you an update. If you've got these little old tractors, if you're wondering about the ability of them to handle a round bale, I would say it this way: as long as you keep the round bale. I mean, it may handle the full size, but one of those on the pallet, one's not. That's why I should. But I should be able to just stick 6 bales in here and be fine. Hey, y'all have a blessed day. Thank you. God bless.